We all know how manipulative the narcissist can be, except what it is they use these certain characteristics in this particular order to manipulate their targets. This, my friends, this is what I wanted to discuss in the video. What is it? What tactics they actually use to manipulate, in which particular order, to get you to stay. So hello everyone, I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the manipulation and what tactics they actually use to manipulate you with. So before I get into it, just to let you know that I do go live on this channel, usually once a week. I know that I haven't been the last few weeks because I've been traveling around, which is why the backdrop's a little bit different. So if you have any questions or there's anything on your mind that you would like to know. So if there's any questions that you have, please know that if you type them into the chat, you have a great chance of them being answered. Alongside that, we've got a wonderful community that are basically in the chat. So if you would like to join, please see the description box below. So guys, there are various tactics that the narcissist uses to manipulate you. Now we know the general terms such as like gaslighting, love bombing. Yeah, love bombing is also manipulation because there's a hidden agenda behind it. There's a hidden agenda, and that's the way you got to think of it. Like, manipulation is not what the behavior that they are presenting, because love bombing can seem actually really nice. You know, someone being really lovely towards you, but the thing is, the intention behind it is all about tricking you into staying. And also the mirroring, there's all of this. So anything that is to do with manipulation, it's not the behavior that's being presented, but it's a combination of the intention behind it and what you are seeing. So I think the first thing, let's just jump into it. The first thing that the narcissist does to manipulate you in this particular order is actually present themselves in a false light. They pretend to admire you, they pretend to want to be like you, to want to get to know you. But actually, if you really think about it, behind all of that, they're not interested in any of this, to getting to know you, wanting to develop this, wanting the relationship to progress. This isn't about building a relationship with a narcissist. What they want is for you to fall for them and stay there. Okay, stay there in terms of giving them supply, giving them attention, giving them your kindness, giving them your patience. All of these things, this is what the narcissist actually wants. So if you really think about it, I think it's that first impression that you get from the narcissist that is false. From the start, it's false, because the way that they present themselves is not really who they are. It's not really who they are presenting themselves as. And we're thinking, oh, this person is amazing because actually they are like us. Actually, they really care about us. They really want to get to know us. And so when you meet someone for the first time, that first impression, do you know what? That counts. That really counts, because actually how you get to know that person is you form a concept, a schema about this person, and that's how you get to know them. And you're thinking, I really like this person. This person is so great. This person is so lovely. But in reality, that's not who they are. So I think that's one of the first and actually the biggest manipulation, because it has to be, because that's how you get to know them. And then you're thinking, oh, they are like this, and you want to pursue the relationship, you want to pursue the connection because you think that they are actually really lovely. They are just like you. The second one is all about the mirroring, isn't it? It's about the mirror, that they pretend to be like you. So again, to hook you in, to get you to stay, to get you to be there with them and never actually leave. That is huge in itself. That is like insanity. Why would you want to trick someone into staying in a relationship with you? Because, my friends, they want their needs met. The next one, and it's quite a big one, is the gaslighting. Now let's look at what gaslighting actually means. All right, so when you gaslight someone, what you're doing is you're presenting them with a false reality. You are basically changing their mind. You are changing the way they view the world, the way they see themselves, meaning that they have made over certain situations and people, basically a person's sense of self. All right, that's what gaslighting is, because if you're constantly lying to that person, constantly saying, no, this is like this, no, this is like that, you are changing someone's concept of reality. That is emotional and psychological abuse, because that really plays havoc in understanding yourself, the way that you are, the way that you understand the world around you. This is so derogatory and so damaging that I don't think we actually understand the magnitude of this, because you know what, even after the end of the relationship, after everything has happened, it's ended, you still end up believing or thinking about actually, you know, what the narcissist has said to you, what they have said about this to you. And it's really like the way that they have presented themselves, the way that they have said certain things, the way that they have made you believe certain ideals, certain concepts, constructs as well. And it leaves us actually not knowing ourselves. Actually, we end up doubting ourselves, and this is where the distrust comes from. This is where we think that, you know what, we are wrong, we don't trust ourselves, we don't trust other people, and this is the damage that this actually does. And I feel like that's one of the worst things that the narcissist does, is the way that, you know, I think we struggle with the fact that when the narcissist presents themselves in a certain way, you know, and we get to learn who they are, and then they're not that person, then they're not that is really damaging. That is what causes this dissonance, because we are trying to figure out what was lies, what wasn't, why this happened this way, why this is going on. And this is the issue. This is where the cognitive dissonance comes in, because actually, how are you going to understand it? How are you going to figure this out? It's just something that, you know, what you have to realize is this is what all narcissists do. They present a false reality. And what you've got to do is look at their behavior, not what they're telling you, because anyone can tell you anything. This is more about how you interpret this, how you see this. You've got to see their behavior, and also their intent, and also the energy that's behind it. How does it make you feel? If you're constantly feeling tired, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you're triggered, you know, this is having a really negative effect on you. And I think the final one that I want to bring in here is the smear campaign. Yeah, I think that's really manipulative too. It is done to hurt you. It is done against you. Okay, so what they're doing is they are presenting false truths to other people about you. So they're trying to change somebody else's perspective against you. And in most cases, you are not able to challenge that or get your point of view across. That again is emotional and psychological manipulation of not just you, but other people around you, people that you've known, people that are maybe your family, really good friends. But now you feel lost. You feel like, what has happened here? Because you can't defend yourself. In most cases, you are unable to defend yourself. And again, the narcissist does this because they want you to look like an idiot. They want you to look like you're the worst person in the world. So this is a lie. And what they're doing within this smear campaign, they're trying to change those people's point of view about you. but also what it does do in turn is get you to believe that you are actually this person, that you are actually like this, which is not true, my friends. It isn't true. But the narcissist wants others to believe this, and they want to destroy you. Ultimately, this is what is happening every single time, is they're trying to destroy you. They're trying, you know, to make themselves out to be better than you. It's very manipulative. This is very challenging emotionally. And the way to get through all of this is, you know the truth. You've got to believe in yourself. You know the actual truth. Okay, it's not what the narcissist is saying, although, yeah, do you know what? It is really, really convincing. But that isn't the truth. That is all built on lies. And as long as you believe that and know that that is the case, this will help you to move forward. These are all very manipulative tactics, very childish, immature tactics, okay? This won't happen in a healthy dynamic, in a healthy relationship. Only in toxic dynamics does this type of scenario happen. So guys, I really hope this video makes sense. I really hope that you have got some information and some more understanding within this. Please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. And if you're interested or you want more information, please see the description box below. I've got a journal club and a mentorship, which are absolutely great resources if you're already receiving therapy or counseling. They would work as a great kind of tool alongside that. Please see the description box below. And also I have a free Discord server, which is absolutely an amazing tool if you are someone who has gone through this type of treatment, this type of behavior from a narcissist. There are like-minded individuals within this community who you can talk to in a safe and contained space. If you'd like more information or you'd like to join, please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.